Level 1 Private, Parris Island, 1941. You are 19 years old. It is December 8th, 1941. Yesterday, the Japanese Navy attacked the United States Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. You heard the news on the radio in your family's kitchens in Youngstown, Ohio. You did not finish breakfast. You drove to the United States Marine Corps recruiting station. And you stood in line with 11 other men who had the same idea at the same time. The recruiter looked at the line and said nothing unusual about it. He had been expecting it. You signed the enlistment papers. The United States Marine Corps was founded in 1775. It has never in its history faced what it is about to face. Neither have you. You report to Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Parris Island, South Carolina. 8 weeks of basic training. The drill instructors do not treat you as a person yet. They are building something from what you brought them, and the building requires that the previous structure be removed. You learn the M1 Garand rifle, 8 pounds, semi-automatic, 8-round on-block clip. You will carry this rifle across more ground than you can currently imagine. You learn to march, to obey, to function as a unit whose individual preferences are subordinate to the unit's collective purpose. You graduate from boot camp. You are a private, the lowest rank in the United States Marine Corps. You are assigned to the 1st Marine Division. The 1st Marine Division is being prepared for something. Nobody below a certain rank is told exactly what. You ship out from San Francisco in June 1942. The Pacific Ocean is larger than anything you have encountered in Ohio. It takes 3 weeks to cross. Level 2 Private First Class, Guadalcanal, 1942. You arrive at Guadalcanal on August 7, 1942. Guadalcanal is an island in the Solomon Islands chain, 900 miles northeast of Australia. The Japanese have been building an airstrip there. The United States Marine Corps has been ordered to take it. The landing is the first American offensive operation of the entire war. You go over the side of the transport ship into a Higgins boat. The Higgins boat takes you to the beach. The beach is called Red Beach. There is no enemy fire on the beach when you land. The Japanese have pulled back into the jungle. You do not yet understand that this is not reassuring. The airstrip is taken in the first 2 days. It is renamed Henderson Field. Then the Japanese come back. They come back with reinforcements by night, by sea, in a pattern the Marines will come to call the Tokyo Express. For 6 months, Guadalcanal is a contest over Henderson Field conducted in jungle heat, monsoon rain, malaria, and darkness. You learn what combat is. Not from the description, not from training, from the specific experience of it at 020 in a jungle that makes no distinction between you and the man trying to kill you. You survive Guadalcanal. 2,247 Marines do not. You are promoted to Private First Class. The promotion does not feel like what you thought a promotion would feel like. It feels like the weight of what it cost. Level 3 Lance Corporal, Melbourne, 1943. The 1st Marine Division has been pulled from Guadalcanal and sent to Australia to refit. You spend 4 months in Melbourne. You eat food that is not jungle rations. You sleep in a bed. You write letters home that describe Melbourne and do not describe Guadalcanal. Your mother writes back. She asks if you are eating enough. You are a Lance Corporal now. The chevron on your sleeve is new. The man wearing it is not the same man who shipped out of San Francisco. Level 4 Corporal, Cape Gloucester, 1943. In September 1943, the 1st Marine Division landed at Cape Gloucester on the island of New Britain. The objective is an airfield. The terrain is worse than Guadalcanal. The rain is constant. The fighting is in a jungle so dense that visibility is measured in feet, not yards. You begin to understand the Pacific as a specific kind of war. A war fought over islands, over airfields, over the specific geography of a campaign that is island by island, beach by beach, moving toward Japan. You are a corporal now. You lead a fire team of 4 men. The weight of the leading 4 men is different from the weight of being one of the 4 men. It is heavier in a way that has nothing to do with equipment. One of your 4 men is 18 years old and from Birmingham, Alabama. His name is Dawson. On the 3rd day at Cape Gloucester, Dawson is hit. He is not killed. He is wounded badly enough to be evacuated. You pack the wound. You signal for the corpsman. The corpsman comes. Dawson leaves on a stretcher. You do not know for several months whether he survived. He did. You find out in a letter that arrives at your next posting. You read the letter twice, and then you go back to work. Level 5 Sergeant, Peleliu, 1944. It is 1944. You are a Sergeant E5. You lead a squad of 12 men. The island hopping campaign is accelerating. The strategy is to bypass heavily fortified Japanese positions and cut off their supply lines, to let them wither on islands that are no longer strategically relevant, while striking islands that will bring American air power within range of Japan itself. The next island is Peleliu. September 15th, 1944. The 1st Marine Division lands on Peleliu. The pre-landing bombardment has been declared complete by the naval commander. He estimates Japanese resistance will be eliminated in 4 days. He is wrong by 73 days. The Japanese on Peleliu have changed their tactics. They do not charge for the beach. They have built an interlocking system of caves and fortified positions in the coral ridges above the airfield. A position called the Amurbrogal, which the Marines will come to call Bloody Nose Ridge. They intend to make the Marines come to them. The heat on Peleliu is 115 degrees. The water resupply fails on the 1st day. Marines are drinking from cans of fruit juice packed for the invasion. Your squad is assigned to the ridge. Clearing one cave means another cave opens fire on you. You lose 2 men on Peleliu. Their names are Torres and McAllister. You do not write their names down somewhere. You do not need to. They are in a place in you that does not require writing. The island is declared secure on November 27th. The cost is 6,526 Marine casualties. The strategic value of Peleliu is later debated by historians. The cost is not debated. Level 6 Staff Sergeant, Iwo Jima, 1945. It is 1945. You are a Staff Sergeant E6. You are 22 years old. The island is Iwo Jima. Iwo Jima is 660 miles from the Japanese home islands. It has 2 airfields and a 3rd under construction. It is defended by 21,000 Japanese soldiers under General Kuribayashi, who has read the lessons of Guadalcanal and Peleliu and constructed a defensive network 8 miles deep, entirely underground. He intends to kill 10 Americans for every Japanese soldier lost. The landing is February 19th, 1945. The beach is black volcanic sand. The sand collapses under your boots. The terrain offers no cover. The Japanese wait until the beach is full. Then they open fire from positions that cannot be seen. The 1st day on Iwo Jima is the worst day of your life. It will remain the worst day of your life for the rest of it. On February 23rd, a patrol from the 28th Marines reaches the summit of Mount Suribachi. They raise an American flag. A few hours later, a second, larger flag is raised for a photograph. On every ship in the waters around Iwo Jima, men stop what they are doing. The photograph was taken by a man named Josenthal. It will become the most reproduced photograph in history. You do not see it until weeks later. You are still fighting. The island is not secured for another month. 6,800 Marines are killed, 1,000 are wounded. Of the 21,000 Japanese defenders, 216 are taken prisoner. The rest die in the caves. Level 7 Gunnery Sergeant. The end of the war, 1945. You are recommended for promotion to Gunnery Sergeant. The recommendation comes from your company commander, a 26-year-old captain from Connecticut, who has been watching you lead since Cape Gloucester. He writes in the recommendation, displays under fire the specific quality of steadiness that other men organize themselves around. You are promoted. You are a Gunnery Sergeant E7. You are 22 years old. In August 1945, atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. On September 2nd, 1945, Japan surrendered aboard the USS Missouri in Tokyo Bay. The war is over. You are in a staging area on Guam when the news comes through. The men around you react in various ways. Some shout, some weep, some sit down quietly. You sit down quietly. There had been an operational plan for the invasion of the Japanese home islands. It was called Operation Downfall. The casualty estimates for Operation Downfall ranged from 250,000 to over 1 million American dead. You knew the plan existed. You knew what it would have required. You sit quietly for a while. Then you get up and go tell your men. Level 8 Discharge. Youngstown, Ohio, October 1945. You are discharged from the United States Marine Corps at Camp Pendleton, California in October 1945. You are 22 years old. You have been a Marine for 3 years and 10 months. In that time, you have fought on Guadalcanal, Cape Gloucester, Peleliu, and Iwo Jima. You have earned the Purple Heart, the Bronze Star, and the Presidential USAT citation. You drive home to Youngstown, Ohio. Your mother makes breakfast. This time you finish it. At Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Parris Island, a drill instructor is standing in front of a new platoon of recruits. They arrived this morning. They do not yet know what they are becoming. The drill instructor does. The cycle continues.